Thank you. Thank you for all the comments, all the likes, all the sharing on this YouTube channel of mine. I feel that the world is going through a lot, and I feel that we are all connected, and I feel that in a time where we have so much thrown at us as human beings, it would make perfect sense that chronic mental, physical, emotional, financial, relationship, business, career pain for many people could be at chronic levels. And I want to say thank you for those of you who have watched these videos, who have commented, who have joined my channel, subscribed to my channel, and just watched. And I'm so grateful because I've been through pain, and I go through pain myself still at times. Not so much severe chronic pain anymore, but I'm human, and I have had my own challenges in life, and just like you, life has thrown many wonderful things my way and thrown many roller coaster curveball things my way. And fortunately, touch wood, still here, still going through. And by the way, if you've never watched any of my videos, my name's Trevor Russell, and I came up with an idea about 3 months ago. Excuse me if I'm a bit emotional today. Just seeing the comments coming through have been really quite emotional for me, because I came up with an idea that I'd been watching some programs around what we could do to serve the world, make a difference, create a little online business, do something that we're passionate about. And I've done many things. I've done things in business and sales training and coaching and mentoring and a whole lot of things. But what really came up for me in relation to my time here and now was I felt that I had learned some things and come through some things, and felt very compelled to want to share the things that I've learned and do and apply to help me navigate through my journey of severe chronic pain, and to come out the other side. And not to come out the other side of just being completely perfect without any suffering or feelings and sensations in my body now and then, but nothing compared to what it ever was. And I felt very passionate about sharing this message, and I was looking at all the other people online and thinking, how could I ever compete with that? And then I realized one day, why do I even need to compete? I don't need to compete. I feel my intentions are in a good place, in an honorable place, where I want to help people, and whether it's one person or 10 million people is irrelevant to me. It's more that I got this feeling that I wanted to make a difference where I could. And what was coming up for me is pain, how we can navigate ourselves through chronic pain in all these areas. And yes, if you haven't seen my videos, just to share quickly with you, I had suffered with severe bouts of on and off chronic pain throughout my life, starting in my early 20s, and on a journey, after many years of going through this chronic pain, I discovered a Dr. Johnny Sarno, and I realized that what I was experiencing was actually caused by my brain. There was nothing physically wrong with me. And I applied what I learned from Dr. Sarno, and over a bit of time, took a little bit of time, I navigated myself through chronic pain. And I'd like to say I now do life quite differently, so I can be be beyond that chronic severe pain. And this was a message that I wanted to share. So where am I going with this story? I started doing some videos a couple of months ago, and I just thought, and I was very much inspired by Dan. Dan, if you ever watch this video from Pain Free You, I was looking at the beautiful messages that you were sharing. And even though I wasn't suffering with chronic severe body pain, I was going through my own emotional pains and a few other little things that were going on. And I really resonated with you, Dan, and the messages that you share, which I feel in this space of how we can navigate our lives and to break away from the pain, recurring chronic pain cycle. That anyway, your messages were very inspiring to me, and I still watch your videos, and I felt that I had a message to share in my own way. But you very much inspired me, and I very much loved your style. And so I thought, I'm going to put these videos out and just share my message and just see how I can make a difference. And now coming back to the beginning of this video, saying thank you, and the next thing I'm going to talk about in a moment is doing things together so we can heal and live happier, better, pain-free lives, is seeing the comments that are coming through and people sharing has just been so wonderful for me to be able to see that my messages are touching people, are helping, are giving you, if you're watching this, giving you hope and some tools and beliefs that can help you to feel better, to have hope, and wherever you're at on your journey, to know that it can be better, and wherever you're at, that you've got this. And there's nothing wrong with you. You're human, and what you're feeling is human, and you're not alone. And I'm just so touched. I'm so touched. I was talking to my fiance last night, and I was sharing with her the comments I'm receiving and what people are sharing. And for me, no, I'm no 40 million views and likes or anything like that, which, to be honest, I'm now realizing is not important to me. I just am so touched that I can share some messages to give you some hope and some tools. And I have so many more things that I want to share to help the world, to help you, to help all of us, from what I've learned, to cure our pain. And I just want to say thank you. And what I do want to say is, we're in this together. And if I could give you one tip and learning on my recovery from chronic severe pain, is to not do it alone. What is the saying? What does it take to raise a child? It takes a village, if you've ever heard that saying. And I feel in this world we are so, due to social media, technology, which can be wonderful, but it's also become a world that is finding many people very isolated, very alone, very scared, very confused, very overwhelmed. And if there was any pathway to a better, happier, pain-free, cure our pain, whatever that pain is, emotional, physical, financial, relationship, career, life, money, it is to do it together. And if you are doing it alone, if you are soldiering on, if you are struggling to allow yourself to feel vulnerable, to feel what you're feeling, I would invite you to realize and to embrace the importance of togetherness. Whether you are wanting to share with one person, me, a counselor, community, whoever it is, through sharing and togetherness, we can do this together. We don't need to be alone. We don't need to isolate ourselves. From my experience, maybe yours is different, but from my experience, that is just, again, the mind doing its thing to try and protect us. Or don't ask, don't share. You don't want to bother anyone. You've got to soldier on. Don't let yourself be seen as vulnerable and weak. And I want to say, rubbish. Frank fear is lying to you. It is lying to you. You are a human being. This is a together process. This is a together journey on this planet, not isolated, not on our own. And this is so important. It's been so important for me on my journey because I was one of those people. I'm still one of those people where I struggle to receive. I want to help other people. I've had to learn to set boundaries. I've had to learn to ask for help. I've had to learn to be vulnerable. I've had to learn to be honest and say, I am confused. I don't know the answers. I don't know what to do. Help me. Give me some direction. Be willing to ask for some help. And I'm not necessarily saying that we need other people to do the work for us. I believe the work is even just to ask. We all have it within us. We all know. But just to know that it's okay to share. And if you're really on your own and you have no friends or wherever you find yourself, there's so much help out there. There's so many online phone services. There's so many people here like me and people that I know, and there's so many people that are there wanting to help, wanting to listen. It's together. It's together that we do this. It's together that we find the courage, the hope, the answers. Don't be an island. Be a country. Be a community. That's what I feel is a very, very important step and process and new way of doing life if we are going to cure our pain, to cope, to navigate through life, because life is not cured, as we know, and it's all good, but it can be so much better when things do show up, that we know that we've got this. We know that we've got support. There are people. It is okay. It is okay to share. It is okay to say, I'm scared. I'm confused. It is okay to pursue our goals. It is okay for me to share my message and have an aim and goal to want to touch people, to want to give you some hope, give you some tools, imperfectly. Take what you want, leave what you don't. But the lies and the things that fear does to us, that holds us back, and I believe a big part of chronic pain is our body holding on to fear and as Dan says from Pain Free You, perceived danger pain. Perceived danger, that our brain and inner being is saying we're in danger, we're unsafe. And wherever this came from, whether it was childhood trauma or what we've developed as habits, whatever it is, it's actually not so important. But what is important is to say we're safe. What can we do to create feelings of safety within ourselves? Who can we align with, to just sit with, to just say, hey, I'm feeling this. And for someone to just give you reassurance, like I want to give you right here, right now, that you are safe. There are people here that want to support you. Be willing to reach out and say, I'm struggling today. What can I do? And then go do something, because that's the other thing that I'll say here. Together, there is a time to share over and over, communicate, seek some wisdom, or to seek the words that are going to give you that motivation and belief that it's okay to not know the answers. It's okay to ask. And then to take on the role of taking some action, i.e. being kinder to yourself, setting some boundaries, putting you first, taking care of you first, valuing you, knowing that you deserve everything that you want out of life and you're allowed to have it. That's what I wish for you. I'll close off now. Got things to do today. It's a beautiful winter's morning here in Gold Coast, Australia. And I'm Trevor Russell, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you to those of you who have commented, and I really am so grateful to receive your messages, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to give some words of wisdom, tips, help, and I'll close up by saying we're in this together. We are a village, all of us. Even if we're spread all around the world, let's embrace being a village together, and let's support each other on this journey that we're all on this planet that is catapulting through the stratosphere. And we're all here doing our best wherever we're at. And I believe in me, I believe in you, and I look forward to hearing your comments, possibly even speaking one day. But just knowing that we're all in this together, and I send love, I send you courage, I send us all love and courage. Let's continue on our journey. Let's believe in ourselves. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's nurture ourselves. And in the feelings of Dan from Pain Free You, let's breathe it in. And I want to say from Trevor Russell, we've got this. We can do this. We are doing this. We've gotten this far, so we can keep going. And we've got this. We can do this. I will speak to you very soon. You have a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful day, wherever you're at, whatever you're feeling. Sending love.